All right, welcome back to the next tutorial. And we are on the prices tab now. Now you'll notice something a little different. There's now a sub tab bar, which displays the days of the week. And I'm gonna get into that in just a second. The familiar screen is showing right now, where we're presented with the list of our tours that we created in the Tours tab. We've only created one tour, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the Empire State Building tour, and we're going to go ahead and start adding our prices. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with one price. We're going to have an adult price, and we can have as many prices as we want. You know the drill. You know the drill by now. You can have adults, seniors, kids, veterans, etc. Whatever, however you want to segment your clients, your users, you can go ahead and do that here. For starters, we're just gonna play with the adult price. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the this price right here so we can set the price, and you'll notice this little modal pops up where we have two tabs, the square item tab and the custom amount tab. You really don't have to pay attention to the custom amount tab. This does not link back to your Square account. We do not recommend it, and this will probably go away in the future. So you really want to stay on the Square item tab, and you really want to link a Square item to this price. I haven't hooked up my Square account yet, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and click the Connect Square button. Now I can also go get to the same screen by clicking the menu tab and clicking on Square integration, and it will be in the same spot. I'm going to go ahead and click the Empire State Building tour. It was pre-selected before. But anyways, it's really easy. We just have to click on this button to connect our Square account. And we are presented with the Square OAuth screen where we will enter in our credentials to our Square account. So these are my credentials, my email, and I'll have my password right there. And when you go ahead and log in, you will actually be presented with a consent screen from Square. I went through the consent screen already, so it's not showing up here. But when you're presented with that consent screen, you will want to click the Allow button so that you give Torio all the permissions we need to link your Square account with Torio. And so once you allow permissions, you'll be redirected automatically to the same screen. If I go ahead now and select the Empire State Building tour, you should see this access granted screen where we have just granted access to a lot of things, and for example, items and our customers we have just granted access to, which is great. You can view this integration on Square. This will take you to where Torio is linked, and you can always remove access. You shouldn't ever need to remove access, but that option is here as well. So let's get back to the prices tab now that we have integrated our Square account. I didn't save anything before, so we're kind of starting from scratch again. We're on Monday, and let's start over now. I'm going to do the same thing, an adult price. Now when I click on this, because we integrated our Square account correctly, instead of that button to connect the Square account, we have this nice little drop down, which, let me pause for a moment. Okay, so these are coming directly from my Square account. So actually, if we take a moment I have my Square account open, and this is one of the first things you'll actually want to do is in your Square account, you want to go to your items, and I've created a few items as part of this demo so you can get an idea here. But I've created our Empire State Building Tour adult price for $45. I've created our Empire State Building Tour senior price for $35. And I've created our Empire State Building Tour under 18 for $35. Now, any price that you create here will get reflected, as you can see, in this modal. So because this is our adult price, this is the price that I want to link. You want to make sure that you are linking the correct price. So the Empire State Building Tour, adult for $45. That's correct. When I click done, you should see the $45 here, and you should see this little link icon, which basically says that this is great. You've correctly linked to your Square item properly. I'm going to go ahead and save, and voila, amazing. We have now completed our adult price, correctly linked to our Square item for $45. Now, if I go ahead, I'm going to do this for seniors. So I'm going to create 2 more prices for seniors, senior, and I'm going to do the same thing, and I should see the senior Square item right there, and I'm going to go ahead and link it. Yep, there's a little link icon, the $35. That's correct. I'm going to save. Looks great. And now I'm going to add the under 18 price, and you can label these however you like. I just decided to do adult, senior, and under 18. You can add as many as you like. I'm going to go ahead and do the same process, but now I'm going to link the under 18 price. Whoops. Click done, click save, and voila. All of my prices are set. I can order these however I like, and however I want them to show up to the end user. I like it so that it goes adult, senior, and under 18, so I'm going to keep it that way. And of course, you have the familiar options to deactivate this at any time if you need to. But this is now saved, and something that's really important is this is just for Monday. So you have and these are regular prices. These do not take into account any tour guides. We will get there in another video. These are just generic rates. If you bring on a new tour guide, most likely they won't have any special rates. They will have the generic rates set. So that's what you want to make sure. These rates are the generic rates for these types of individuals. And do not worry about if you have a tour guide who has, a higher rate for adults because, they might have more experience, they've been around better, they're more sought out as a tour guide. You will be able to add in those custom prices for the tour guides later in another video, actually under this tab. But for right now, the prices tab, this is the standard rate price. And I should mention you need to fill this out for each day of the week. So if for whatever reason your standard price on Monday or Tuesday is different from your standard price on Saturday, you can accommodate that here. But you'll want to make sure that you have, for instance, if that were the case, I would probably create an item. We might as well go through this together. Empire State Building Tour Adult Saturday. And on Saturday, instead of $45, this is more expensive because weekends are sought out more. I'm going to make it $60, and I'm going to go ahead and save it. And so this will allow me to link this specific item properly in my Torio account. So for example, if I refreshed Torio and I'm on Saturday, I'm in the Empire State Building Tour, I go ahead and I want to add my adult price here. It's the same flow, but now you'll notice the Saturday for $60, you want to make sure that, and you keep the name here the same as if it, just like it was on Monday, but what it's linked to in Square, what it's linked to on the back end is a different item. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And so this is really amazing because you have complete customization. This is, remember, your standard rate for Saturday. You have complete customization over every day of the week. If prices are different during the week, if they're different on the weekend, you can set that up. Just make sure that you have the Square item properly defined in your Square account. You want to make sure adult Saturday, adult Monday, adult Tuesday, whatever is properly set up in Square. Do it however you like. But if, on Tuesday we have the same prices as Monday, instead of going through each one individually, you can actually clone from Monday, clone it, and voila. We have the same exact prices that we defined on Monday. They are linked properly, and these are saved. I'm going to go ahead and just fill these all out. So Wednesday, let's clone from Monday. It doesn't matter. And we're gonna save. That looks good. Thursday, we're gonna do the same thing. Clone for Monday. 45, 35, 35. Save. It's all being linked properly to Square, which is exactly what we want. And Saturday, if I go ahead and clone from Monday, it will in fact override what I originally set, because I'm just going to make it easy and make all the prices the same. But of course you have the opportunity to completely customize these prices and add as many as you want that best suit your tour. I'm going to save, and that is the end of the prices tab.